Welcome to NeoMetal. I am Steve Joyner and I have been a body piercer for 35 years. I started using NeoMetal Threadless in 1997 and I joined the NeoMetal team last year as their Director of Business Development. NeoMetal has been making implant-grade titanium jewelry for over 20 years. Before they officially became NeoMetal in 1997, they were manufacturing jewelry for Gauntlet. After Gauntlet's piercing studios closed, our founders were left with a lot of jewelry, and the jewelry company NeoMetal was born. Not long after, NeoMetal created threadless jewelry, and it's since become an industry standard. Today we're going to talk about what threadless jewelry is, how to use it, and how to stock it in your studio. Before we get into the details of threadless jewelry, let's take a step back and talk about the importance of safe jewelry materials in manufacturing. NeoMetal's titanium is DFARS compliant, which is the Defense of Federal Acquisition Regulation supplement. DFARS refers to an acquisition of specialty metals that adhere to the restrictions for the origination of raw materials. These are standards that guarantee quality. Only 27 countries are DFARS compliant. NeoMetal's titanium is implant certified titanium. It is ASTM F136 compliant and ISO 5832-3 compliant. We provide up-to-date mill certificates for your records, and we meet the Association of Professional Piercer standards. Because we choose to follow all these regulations and standards, you know you're getting quality jewelry. Regarding manufacturing, there are three types of threading used in body jewelry: externally threaded, internally threaded, and threadless. Externally threaded jewelry has the screw cut into the post. This type of threading is not preferred because it creates a rough surface with possible sharp edges and can cause trauma when passed through the tissue during insertion and removal of the jewelry. Internally threaded jewelry has the threads on the removable ends and the post is drilled and tapped. The end of the jewelry that passes through your skin is smooth and avoids any possibility of scraping the tissue with the threads, which is especially important for the fresh piercings. Now we come to threadless jewelry, the reason I am here with you today. Threadless jewelry became popular in the early 2000s. Piercers loved it for its ease of use, especially on smaller parts of the body like a nostril, tragus, or areas of multiple piercings like a 444 helix. Also for the security, as the tension can be adjusted. As the name implies, threadless jewelry does not have any threaded pieces. Sometimes called press fit or push fit jewelry, threadless jewelry contains two pieces, the decorative end and a labret post or barbell. Bending the pin on the end creates that tension that holds the two pieces together. To create tension, 1/3 of the pin is bent on the decorative end and inserted into the post. The bent pin on the straight shaft creates tension, keeping the two pieces together. Bending the pin further creates more tension, while bending it less creates a looser fit and could come apart easier. When performing a piercing with threadless jewelry, you will need to use a needle, also known as a blade, and a taper pin. Taper pins aid in the insertion of threadless labret post. It is as easy as sliding the post onto the pin of the taper. Remember to keep pressure to avoid breaking the connection. Taper pins come in a variety of gauges and lengths and can be manipulated by bending or curving them to help insert specific piercings. Threadless jewelry is the preferred style of jewelry for many piercings, especially nostril and ear piercings. You can set the tension of the jewelry before performing the piercing or even before sterilization to create a quick and seamless process. That means you do not have to worry about threading a tiny end into a post in a fresh piercing. If you are using threadless curved or circular barbells, they may require a different bending technique to achieve the desired tension. The curved barbell will require a reverse bend or an S or zigzag bend. Achieve a reverse bend by inserting the pin 1/3 inside the post, then bending reverse to the curve. To achieve the S or zigzag, insert it an additional 1/3 and bend in an opposite direction. Circular barbells in diameters of 1/2 inch, 12.7 mm, and 7/16, 11.11 mm, will insert without a bend, or require 1/3 of the pin inserted and then a bend in the same direction as the circular barbell is curving. Circular barbells in 3/8 inch, 9.5 mm, or 5/16 inch, 7.9 mm, will require 1/3 of the pin inserted and then bend in the same direction as the circular barbell is curving. It might also require inserting the pin further and bending at the half point. Do not overbend. Another advantage to threadless jewelry is that it makes stocking your piercing studio easier and saves you money. Threadless jewelry is universal, meaning any of the decorative ends, whether it be a gem, a ball, or other shape, will fit into an 18 gauge, a 16 gauge, a 14 gauge, and in some cases 12 gauge post. Specific jewelry like our nipple bars come in 3 pieces rather than 2. No need to stock every length in multiple colors or gems. The barbell is anatomy specific, so regarding downsizing, your customer only purchases the barbell. This makes the ordering process simpler and saves everyone money. Since our jewelry is made from implant-grade titanium, it can be anodized to create endless color combinations. I hope you enjoyed this quick lesson on NeoMetal Threadless Jewelry. If you have any questions or would like assistance with your order, please send us an email.